Hi, today we're going to talk about selling your house. I've got an overview of the process and things you need to think about. Ready, Glynis? She's ready. So we have some things to put on your checklists for when you are starting to think about making a move and selling your house. Obviously, it'd be a lot easier if you have a little bit of time to start thinking about this. Although some of my clients end up needing to make a move quickly, now that we have been dealing with the coronavirus and being kind of in lockdown, a lot of us are looking around at our homes and looking at this low interest rate and thinking, well, maybe it's time to make a move. Now is a good time to start doing some of these things, and we'll kind of walk you through it and see if we can give you some good ideas to make this process easier. Right, Glynis? She's ready. So the first one that I want to talk to you about is looking around your house. This is something that you can do, and you probably have noticed little things that are driving you crazy, little small maintenance kind of things, running through your home with a critical eye, looking at those little holes in the wall that need to be patched. Maybe you need to do some painting. Perhaps one or two rooms need a little bit of freshening up with a new coat of paint. Caulking, sinks, bathtubs, if there's cracks in windows, all those little kind of annoying little things tend to add up. And when a buyer walks through your house, when it's selling, those are things that add up to them too. And they're really noticing those things, especially during inspection. And that makes a difference, that having those done and taken care of beforehand really will help the sale of your home. Decluttering is something that you should be thinking about as you're getting ready to move as well. This is really quite easy because you will be packing to move anyway. So starting to put all of those little knickknacks away, clearing out bookshelves, making them lighter. This is a great time to go through and decide what you need to donate and what you don't need to bring to a new house with you. All the little things that are personal can go away, and you can either start storing things in your garage or basement, although I wouldn't recommend filling those spaces either, just because that will make those spaces look smaller. So if you are in a position to rent a storage unit, that would be the best. Or if you have a family friend that you can invade their basement space and start bringing boxes over and storing things in someone else's house, that's really the best, freest way that you can kind of handle that. But start decluttering now. It'll make that move just even easier, and the more you can donate and give away, the better. As you're thinking about making your move, look around and see how bright is your home. Open all the windows. What do you need to do to brighten your house? Do you need to change your curtains around so that things are a little bit lighter? Look at your light bulbs. Are they all the same color? Do you need a higher wattage at night so that it looks a little bit brighter in your home? Washing windows makes a huge difference. It's annoying and kind of a pain, but if you haven't washed your windows in a while, that cuts out a lot of light, and you'll be shocked how much light comes in after washing windows. Let me know. I have some good names if you'd like that done professionally. Right, Glynis? And in our house, if you can imagine, the puppy snot in the windows is kind of oppressive. So wash your windows, make things brighter. Another thing that we may have noticed during all this time at home is what has or hasn't been updated in a while. I am really tired of my bathrooms. We have not updated those, and we've talked about maybe making a move in the next few years, and those have to be updated. So, again, when you have a buyer walking through your house, they are walking through in their mind of what they need to change. What do they have to invest after they purchase your house? What do they need to invest in after they purchase your house? And bathrooms, kitchens, paint, cabinets, sometimes just a whole new coat of paint will make a big difference. What can you update in your home that will take an edge off of what a buyer has to do, and will just push a potential buyer into purchasing your home over another one that they're looking at? Some of those things can be done rather inexpensively as well, so it doesn't have to be like an entire kitchen renovation. It can be maybe you just need to do a coat of paint and some new handles, maybe some new light fixtures in the bathroom, maybe a new chandelier over the dining room table, maybe just update those ceiling fans in a way that you can do that isn't crazy break the bank, but will make a huge difference in the eye of a buyer. Curb appeal is something that's very important. We really want to make your home look inviting before the buyer even walks in. Lots of people will just drive by the home when it goes on the market, and people will make their decision before they even come into the house. So even if your inside of your house is perfect and beautiful, but you've got some overgrown areas in the front, you really need to take care of that. So find a landscaper if you're not somebody that can do your own landscaping. So definitely that's worth some an investment. It doesn't take a lot. Sometimes you just need a whole bunch of new mulch. You can lightly mulch. Don't necessarily need to do all painting, but maybe paint your door, paint the shutters. Really look at your home from an outsider's point of view and see what does it need to give it a little pop and a little spruced up for curb appeal. This kind of goes along with decluttering, but depersonalize your home. So as you are cleaning things up and putting things away and lightening the clutter in your home, look at what are on the walls. Is it all family photos? Are there family photos in all of the bookshelves? And that's how we decorate in our home, is with family photos. I would suggest taking as many of those down as possible. Find some more generic artwork you can put up, borrow some from a friend or a family member again, or go to Hobby Lobby and buy some kind of stuff that you can use in the new house, or just pretty generic looking art that isn't your family. We really want people to walk into your home and see themselves there, see their stuff in their mind's eye, and having your pictures all over the place. As beautiful as your family is, it takes that away a little bit from that, and it makes it harder for the buyer to imagine their family in the home. So depersonalize as much as possible. And last but not least, as you're starting to think about prepping your house for sale, start interviewing real estate agents. You may have had somebody who's kept up with you for years from your past sale. See if they're still available, if they've been in contact with you, if you had a good experience with them before. Ask your friends if they have somebody that they've used that they've enjoyed, and start interviewing them. Yeah, I would suggest interviewing 1 to 3, just so you can kind of get an idea of their communication skills with you, what their style of working with you is. I think communication is really very important. You should be picking somebody who is walking you through all the steps, no surprises, as much as possible, and explaining things in a way that makes sense to you and isn't frustrating. I would also suggest really looking closely at their marketing skills. Many agents still do photos and video with their phones for their listing pictures, and I really think that it's so important to have a professional take your pictures, have a professional do the video, and really market your home in a way that makes sense to you and will sell your home for the most amount of money in the quickest amount of time. Well, I think we put Glynis to sleep. Hopefully this wasn't as boring to you as it was to her. Glynis. Yeah, she's out. Oh well. Let me know if you have any questions. Go over to the playlists. There's a whole bunch of more videos that you can watch. If you click on tips on buying or selling your home, there's a few more walk you through videos about more tips and tricks in selling or buying a home. I'll see you next time. Glynis isn't going to say bye. She's napping.